This is my first time doing this. I'm being led to talk about an experience that I just had. I've had some ongoing battles, or what I now know are shadows, fears. Um, because like you could start to not see them when you think that you're living your dreams, you know, making money, you're working, you're masking all of the pain, everything is about get up and get going and, team no sleep, all of these different pressures, to be, I guess, great and be accepted. So I've just been doing some work on me, and I feel like God has been orchestrating this work. Just recently, well, for many years, um, I've dealt with what I guess I'll call it, I'll give it a label of depression. And what we know is depression is, spending a lot of time in the past. So, just as I'm doing my healing work and on my journey, it's like these reoccurring feelings, of not wanting to be here. I'm going to just say it, and I'm truly grateful for all of the blessings. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful to God for, my home. I'm grateful for my love in my life, the love in my life, my family, my friends. I'm grateful for good health. I'm grateful for just everything. Like me feeling like I, no longer want to be here has nothing to do with the blessings in my life. And through going through my journey, my mother was the first person that I would tell this to. She passed. And then, I would confide in, just people that were close to me, but it would be sporadic, or I wouldn't fully express how I was feeling. Like, like I wasn't completely honest with what I was dealing with. And now with my wife, it's like I get to say it out loud with no judgment. So this is a reoccurring thing. I never could predict when it's going to happen. It's usually every month around when I'm going to get my menstruation. Like the emotions just get really heavy, and, I question my existence here. So past 3 weeks, I've been doing these one-on-one sessions as well, where they're healing sessions, they're guided meditations, focus on, specific healing. And I allow God to use me, and I allow the ancestors and angels to use me to, just help or assist or remind, that's the word, remind, my tribe of, just their healing journey and things to pay attention to, and just remind them of their powers inside. So I've been having sessions, and I've also been learning that I have to release the energies that I empathetically consume, and call my energy back. So that's what I've been doing. And I've been also taking these shaman classes, Munakai, taking these Munakai classes. And I guess those, in connecting with the earth, connecting with my ancestors, some healing is coming up. So, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I felt like I was gonna die. Like, my chest was getting tight. I just felt like I felt like it was over. And, I was reminded of this family tale, which has been plaguing my family for years. And what it is family members don't live past 47 in my family. So this started coming up, so I'm feeling like I'm gonna die. Everything is surrounding death. My heart I'm feeling these sensations in my heart. It's just, everything is just heightened. And then these family tales get into my head and my thoughts, and it's like the biggest, scariest boogeyman is like just staring at me, staring me down. And it's like, as much as I try to just exist around my friends, around my family, this big boogeyman is like just standing, blocking my view of anything in front of me. So when I'm usually in this space, I meditate. But at this point, I didn't even know what to meditate on. So I went to YouTube and I found this guy. His name is Edgar, the alchemist. And I just want to say thank you, Edgar, because through your experiences, I resonated with what you were saying, and I am here now. So what he talked about him feeling, going through depression and feeling like he didn't want to be here either, and recognizing that he had shadow work to do. So this big boogeyman in front of me was actually a shadow. So I did a shadow work guided meditation that I found. And it was beautiful because I was able to speak them out loud, speak my fears out loud, all the things that I'm fearful of. So, fearful of being a failure, fearful of being homeless, fearful because I am embarking on a new part of my journey and I don't know what's to come, it is using my gifts, it is using my intuition, so it is different. It's using faith, it's me trusting. So, just all of these fears, I'm recognizing doing this meditation that I have all of these fears and I'm speaking them. And then I finish the meditation and I'm instantly sent into another meditation. And in this meditation, I'm in front of a dark, scary door that says, "Do not enter." So I go in, and all of my fears materialize into snakes, wolves, water that I'm afraid of, because I have this fear of just drowning. All of the fears that I have are materializing into these energies and images, keeping me from all that I want. All this feeling unworthy, feeling like I'm gonna die. I'm staring death in the face right now in that meditation. And it was scary. And when I stepped out of that room, defeating all of those fears, just by going through them and pulling the sheet off of the boogeyman to reveal that it's really not that scary. I stepped onto the sky. I started to fly. And I felt free from those fears of not wanting to be here. But as I learned from Bashar, there's always like a deeper fear-based belief that's down in the crevices that other beliefs are attached to. So when I finished this meditation, I went back to Edgar and I heard him talking about past lives. And like I do past life regressions in my one-on-one sessions, and I did one on myself too. So I guess I needed to do another one. But I just listened to him. I was just listening to Edgar. And he mentioned 3 figures that came up for him. And then I immediately saw my 3 figures. And I just wanted to say, I just want to express my gratitude to God, to my angels, to my mom, for showing me this, because this was what I needed to unlock. Those feelings that I've had since I was very young. So as I listened to Edgar, I heard him mention 3 figures of his past. Maybe they were past lives. And then I saw mine. The first person I saw was Nikola Tesla. And how this man discovered energy. Not even discovered, but discovered the fact that energy was so powerful. He said that we will be using mobile phones, able to talk to each other in different places. And they called him crazy. They called him crazy and they killed him. And then I saw Jesus. And we know the story. Jesus walking with faith, seeing people healed. Just a belief. Some called him crazy. And we seen it. We see images of him being crucified by the people. People killed him. And then the third person I saw, the missing piece to this whole thing of not feeling like I want to be here, I should be here. I saw my grandmother. I never met my grandmother. But I've heard stories. My grandmother, she passed at 47. And what I was shown was that she masked her gifts. Because of those past lives, people calling us crazy, people killing us, the government killing us, she maybe didn't have the strength to be who she was here to be. So she masked her pain with alcohol. And alcohol was her demise at 47. I recognized in that moment that I was holding a lot of my grandmother. It wasn't even mine. It wasn't even mine. It wasn't even my baggage that I was holding on to. And Bashar said it too, is we carrying other people's baggage. Our load is light. I'm here to walk in my journey and be this higher version of myself. And that big boogeyman, those fears, the shadows, had nothing to do with me. I'm taking all the mask off. Look, I'm recording this video. People that know me know that I'm always in the back and creating these spaces, but they private. And people that know me and know what I've been dealing with know that this is real. But I also know that because I am freeing myself from this pain, I have to share. I have to say something. I have to share my truth in hopes of someone hearing me and making another choice. Meditation saved my life. And it continues to save my life. It continues to raise my vibration. It continues to heal me. Continues to show me how much power I really do have inside. We have the ability to heal everything. Anything that's happening to you, you can heal it. I can heal it. I don't have to feel like I don't want to be here no more. Anyone that knows me knows that this is not even me, but I feel like I've been free. I feel free. I feel like I've took the lock off the door, opened the door, and freed myself. And I'm just grateful to all of my family, all of my friends. I'm grateful to my tribe. I'm grateful to all the teachers that share wisdom. All of my teachers. And I have so many. I'm thankful, and I'll mention some of them. Nah, I won't mention them, because if I forget, like, but all of my teachers, all throughout the years, even my teachers now, my family, I'm just so grateful. And just knowing that, like, we're carrying so much of other people's stuff. Like I was talking to one of my bros, UK, and we was just talking about something like it's as simple as when like a woman is pregnant, and you know how like we'll be like, you're gonna have a girl, you're gonna have a girl, you know, like even the woman that's pregnant, she's like, I want a girl, I want a girl so bad, I want a girl. That's energy. And then the grandparents might be like, yes, I want a girl too, I want a girl. And everybody praying over the baby, it's a girl, it's gonna be a girl. And then when you have this child and it's a boy, let's just say you didn't find out, and you have the child and it's a boy. What happens to all that energy? Energy is not created, nor can it be destroyed. So where is all that energy going? Are we carrying it? And even with me, right? My grandmother, she was an alcoholic. And you know, like, it's not too many people in my family that would say it, and they would say it out loud. Like, you know, they would feel guilty, they would feel embarrassed. But she was an alcoholic. And she died at a young age due to alcoholism. And any of my friends that know me knows how, like, yes, I drank before. I used to drink alcohol. But it never did what I needed. Like I didn't need that feeling that alcohol creates. Like I didn't need it. It kind of like lowered me. And I recognized early that I didn't really like how alcohol made people act. Like I didn't like how it made me feel. So, but it was a strong anger for alcohol. And when I see it alter people that I love, like we just went to Livingston, Guatemala, and it's such a beautiful place. It's so beautiful. Visually, emotionally, physically, like every way, this space, this place, this island is beautiful. But everybody drank. Everybody was drinking from sun up to sundown. It was hard to be around. Especially with the baggage that I'm carrying, you know, like but I'm here to break generational curses. Like I didn't even meet my grandmother. She died before I was even born. Like a filler. And I'm here to break those curses. I'm here to explore my gifts. Share. Speak my fears out loud. Pull the sheets off my boogeymen, revealing that they're not really scary. Makes me think of one of my 11-year-old teachers. 11 years old. Her name is Allie. She used to go to Union Settlement. Well, she used to go to PS 96 in Harlem. She was a part of the Union Settlement program. And I learned so much from Allie. She's a part of the fears, revealing your fears so that you're not afraid anymore. I thank you, Allie. And I thank you, anyone who just to share any love with me, any sacred spaces with me, share some wisdom with me, help me along the way. I'm truly grateful and I'm thankful. Thankful to God. All right, signing out. Peace.